Hello everyone, this is Joe Cole10. Welcome back to Let's Play LEGO Batman 2 Blind on the road to Legacy of the Dark Knight. It has been a few days since we last recorded, so I do not remember offhand what level we were doing. Let's see, I think it was level 8? Yeah, Destination Metropolis, yeah, okay. Alright, let's see, we'll go with Superman. Here we go.
Thick black smoke is rising from Bruce Wayne's garden.
Alright, so we got some mini kits here in this area. So we gotta look for the mini kits. So I'm not entirely sure what the mini kits are, but we're gonna have to see. Let's see. So I'm not sure if I'm not sure if we can get the mini kits now or if you have to wait till later to get them. We'll have to see. We will have to see. We pretty much have to progress this first part of the level like we normally do. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so it looks like there's a mini kit right there. Okay, it's these two pattern things. Apparently I missed these in story mode. Oh well. Apparently those weren't required in the main story level. Why I didn't go for those in story mode, I don't know. Maybe I didn't realize they were targets. Who knows? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so it's been a few days since I last recorded this. I started a new recording session here. On kind of a cold evening, winter is kind of officially started now in my area. We kind of had a snowstorm come in last night. Well, we didn't get a lot of snow, but it was very windy and very cold, and it wasn't the best. But thankfully, it wasn't until the evening, so I was already home for the evening. So that was okay by me. I tell you, winter it used to be more fun when I was younger, because we get the snow days and school would get called off, but now when you're an adult, it's not as fun because you still have to go to work when you're an adult. So another lesson of enjoying being a kid while you can, because yeah, there's a lot of there's vehicles over here. Yeah, I don't know. There are benefits to being an adult too, but there's also the drawbacks too. It's not all fun and games. Trust me when I say it's not all fun and games. Being an adult is not as cracked up to be as what you would think. So enjoy being young while you still can. Time goes by way too fast, especially when you're young. Because time seems like it goes by slower when you're older, but then looking back on it, it's like, where did that time go? You know, you always look back on the time and you're like, where did it go? You know. It's tough. It's tough. But anyway, we're here to have fun, right? We're not here to moan and complain about days gone by, right? We're here to have fun. We're here to play this game, which, you know, it is what it is. I can't say it's the greatest Lego video game ever made, but it's certainly not the worst either. This one's not too bad. I wish the flying controls in the hub area were better. If there was anything that I would change, like update, would be the flying controls. That would make this game like 10 times better just by doing that. The story does get kind of old, especially towards the end. We have to deal with the Joker mech for several levels. That does get kind of old after a while, dealing with that. I think the hub area is really well done, despite the flying controls. I think the actual Gotham hub area is actually really good. So, you know, you do have to give this game credit where credit's due. I mean, this was the first Lego video game to feature an open world, and so it was the first Lego video game to feature like flying controls and levels, so you can kind of understand what they were. You know, this was their first attempt, so to speak, of flying controls, and so they didn't have things down quite as well as you would hope for in this game. Whereas Lego Marvel Superheroes, which is the next game to feature flying controls, they had the flying controls down perfectly in that game, so it was much better done in Lego Marvel Superheroes. I think they'll learn from their mistakes in this game and made the flying controls much better in Lego Marvel Superheroes. So, you know, it was fine for what we got. You know, I do still think this game is better than what I initially gave it credit for. But you know, there are some things that could have been done better, definitely. You know. And it's understandable, like I said, because it was their first attempt at an open world. It was the first attempt at flying controls. You know, there was a number of things that they could have done differently, you know. But it is what it is, you know. I still think this game is decent, you know. They probably also could add more characters to the character roster. That's another thing they could have done. Lego Batman 3 fixes that. It was a much bigger character roster in Lego Batman 3. But there are some drawbacks to Lego Batman 3 as well, so, and we'll get to those at some point, I'm sure. But we're playing Lego Batman 2. We're not here to talk about Lego Batman 3. I've referenced it a few times already, but you know, we're mostly here to talk about Lego Batman 2. So, yeah. I am glad that we've been getting some marketing for Legacy of the Dark Knight, even if it hasn't been like a ton. It's still been better than nothing. You know, ever since it was announced at Gamescom, I feel like the marketing campaign for the game has really ramped up. And we've been getting like just kind of small nuggets of stuff, which is good. It's better than nothing. You know, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'm hoping that we get the release date here at some point in the near future. You know, with Grand Theft Auto 6 delayed here till late next year, that could affect things. We'll see. Because Grand Theft Auto 6 is like the most anticipated Lego video game of next year. So, it's the most anticipated video game of next year, not Lego. it's you know, it's Rockstar, you know, it's oops. Change characters mid laser, that was dumb. Yeah. Which, you know, I did the Let's Play for Grand Theft Auto 4 here on this channel, and then, you know, I played a little Grand Theft Auto 5. I wasn't overly crazy about it. I don't know if I'm going to get Grand Theft Auto 6 right away, and I know it might be heresy for me to say that, but I want to see how the game looks when it comes out before I decide to get it, because I don't know. If it's going to be like Grand Theft Auto 5, I don't know how I feel about it. Okay, it looks like we got the bat suit up here. It looks like there's like a sonar thing up there. How are you supposed to get up there? Like from from a story mode perspective, or from like a Batman perspective. How are you supposed to get up there? Not entirely sure. I don't know if you're supposed to fly up there with Superman and then change to Batman and somehow get the bat suit, or if there's like a way that you... Okay, it looks like you can land up here. That's good to know. As much as I want you, I'm just gonna use Man-Bat here. There we go. And I'm guessing you just jump over here with Superman. Maybe. But yeah. Let me know in the comments when you think Lego Batman Legacy Dark Knight is going to come out next year. I'm guessing probably either maybe next spring or else next summer, because the Lego sets that are going to be featured in the Lego Legacy Dark Knight, some of those are coming out in March. I believe they're coming out March 1st. Okay, how do you... I got the main kit like access, but I can't grab it. How do I get in there? That's weird. Do I glide to it? Oh, I almost had it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to get this one. It's like, are you supposed to... It's like, the game glitches when I tried to fly up here. And that lets me in, and then it doesn't let me... It's like, it's not letting me get this main kit. Oh boy, gonna have to pull up the guide already, aren't we? So much for that. I honestly should have pulled up the guide before starting recording, because I should have known I was gonna need it. Like I said, this is one of the problems with playing this game blind. So I'm gonna have to end up looking up a bunch of stuff just because I don't know this game very well. I've only played through this game one time. Let's see. We are on Destination Metropolis. Let's take a look here. Okay, this is in perils towards the end of the level. I'm not sure why it's showing that. Okay. It doesn't say how to go about collecting them. It just says you're supposed to be able to break the glass and get in there somehow. So I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to do that. Let's see. Let me change to Man Bat here and let's try to get with Man Bat if we can. Oh, Man Bat can actually, he can actually fly like Superman. That's interesting. He doesn't just glide like Batman in the bat suit. He actually can fly. That's interesting. How in the world are you supposed to get that? Oh, okay. Apparently you're supposed to go. You're supposed to be able to fly in there and grab it. Don't ask me how that worked. I'm not gonna complain though. I made that hard. Probably made that a lot harder than what it needs to be. Yeah, kryptonite's gonna be a problem. Yeah. Oh, there's gonna be elect spots to deal with. Do I have explosives? I think I got Penguin. I'm gonna switch to him for explosives. But anyway, yeah. I've been enjoying playing through this game again, though. It's been, like I said, it's been several years since I played this game, and I think this game is better than what I initially gave it credit for. Which is one of the reasons why I want to play it again, is because I thought it was, you know, better than what I initially gave it credit for. And yeah, it's been decent, you know. There's been some good levels in here, I feel like. And the hub area, I think, is pretty good. I think the hub area is one of the better Gotham cities we've gotten, considering we haven't gotten too many. The only other one we've gotten is Lego DC Supervillains, and that one is much smaller, because the hub area is basically the same size as this game, but it's a combination of Gotham and Metropolis, along with other areas. So Gotham is much smaller in that game than what it is in this game. So I do feel like that the Gotham City in this game is one of the better ones we've got. Obviously, Lego City of the Dark Knight is going to be probably the best Gotham we've gotten. So I'm excited about that. That we're gonna get a much bigger Gotham in this game, in Legacy of Dark Knight, than even this game. There's probably gonna be a heck of a lot more collectibles, but all right, that's 2 of those. There's also another meat kit that's supposed to show up there, and there's that one there. Okay, there's something to do here. Let's take a look here. I wonder if I need to use battering to get that. Not entirely sure here what we're supposed to do, but I'm gonna try to figure it out before I look things up here. Okay, that's a good. Okay, so what does this do? Does this go up any higher or what? Not entirely sure what this does yet. Might have to come back to that. Is there like a button I press? I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. Again, this is the unfortunate part of playing this game blind is, oh, the main kit just showed up. Then what are those red things on the wall for? Oh, okay, these are separate. It wasn't even for that vehicle, it was just, okay. I think you're supposed to target these all at the same time or something. Yeah, you gotta do this. You gotta do that kind of quick, because otherwise they have like each button has like a timer on it or something. That was weird. Okay, so the vehicle was a separate main kit, and this one here is, or the other one was the thing. I don't know. It was weird. That was weird. Not sure if I like that or not, but oh well, it was fine. We got through it. Stop knocking me down! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna fly here because. Come on, stop. Okay, I'm gonna target this guy with the batarang. It's not letting me target him. There we go. Okay, I was gonna say. Okay, there's make it right here. Damn, it's not gonna work. Gosh. Might end up having to look that one up. Okay, I know that's for progressing a little. Oh, there's Lex's Ray here. What's this do? Oh, it's a Green Lantern. Let's see what this does. I think this is for the main kit. Nice. Look at that, main kit. Great. I didn't have to look that one up. I figured it out on my own. That's always better to try to figure this stuff out on your own than looking it up. It's much more rewarding. Oh, hang on. Before I progress the level, I see a Joker box here. We saw this in story mode. Because yeah, this is kind of our spoiler that we were going to get access to the Joker. Dang, two side rooms in this level? That's kind of crazy. Okay, that is all three of those things. There's an acrobat suit and a hazard suit. Okay. I'm just looking at what else there is here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what the acrobat suit is for yet, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so it looks like we have to use the hazard suit first. Wash this lever off. Okay, that's what we need that's what we need the acrobat suit for. As we need Robin's ball. Oh, it's a video game. Yeah. Oh, you have to destroy those guys. Interesting. Alright. Pressing B is not what you want to do. I think you're just supposed to crash in those guys. I'm literally just destroying them by not even controlling the Batwing here. I think we're just supposed to keep pressing the button to jump. There's like 2 buttons to jump. Okay, I got the main kit. Not in the most glamorous way, but I got it. Okay, well that's 9. Okay. We're actually close to getting all the main kits then. Crazy. Okay, I think now we can progress the level. I remember the Citizen in Perils towards the end of the level. Because we saw in story mode. Okay. Alright, so Looks like we need Lex Luthor's deconstructor right here. Now we're gonna get bombarded with guys here. Hang on. Let me get the main kit first and then we'll deal with them. Okay, got the main kit, but we still need to get the Citizen Imperial, so we're not done yet. Okay, that gets rid of the Lex spots. Okay, at this point, I think all we need to do now is get to the roof here so we can get the Citizen Imperial. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, the Citizen Imperial's right out here. Let's not break the glass here. We'll turn to Cyborg here so we can pull this Citizen with our magnet power. There we go, there's the Citizen. I think we're pretty much done now. Ooh. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead and return to Gotham City. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Get some studs. Got our superhero. Got the Citizen. And we got all the main kits. Oh, it's Lex's flying vehicle. The mini version. Lex Corp. Whatever. Okay. Anyway. That gets us to 82 gold bricks. Save to that. Alright, that is going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button and hit the subscribe button and leave a comment and let me know your prediction as to when you think Legacy of the Dark Knight is going to come out. It'll be interesting to hear your thoughts. That's going to do it, and we'll see you next time. Until then, this is Joe Cool 10 signing out.